Hello, I'm Dr. Druv, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a channel not on medicine, but all the other aspects needed to live our medicine lives. Today, we're going to cover a topic called wealth equation. And it's very important to understand what it is, why is it important for us, and how we can use it to our advantage. So what is the wealth equation? Essentially, it is an equation. Wealth equals income minus expenses, and it results in savings. It is important to understand that one's ability to earn an income is the greatest asset, and preserving our ability to earn an income through our services, jobs, ideas, whatever business ideas, whatever it may be, is the greatest wealth building strategy more than any investment on this planet. And so if one wants to build wealth, you would increase your income and decrease your expenses. But the nature of Parkinson's law, which we'll cover on a different episode, is that as our income rises, our expenses rise much more than our income sometimes. And so our wealth decreases sometimes if we're not disciplined to follow it. It is generally said, as I reviewed the literature, and I boiled it down here because we love ABCs similar to the ACLS algorithm, that savings, which I've set as A here, borrowing prudently, which is B, cost control, which is reducing your expenses, which is C, and diversification, which is D, is generally the way to build wealth over time. And so why is this important? Well, wealth cannot be built without savings, whether it be business, that has to make profits, whether it be personal through savings. It's very hard to build wealth without having a net positive amount from income minus expenses. It is important to understand that if one borrows money, it is still a liability and is actually starting from a negative point rather than from a positive point, unless you have a very powerful investment that converts your liability to an asset that puts money into your pocket. No amount of investment beats your ability to earn an income. And all of this can be understood from the cash flow statement. So go back to the video we covered on the cash flow statement, or use my tool that's available for free on the Facebook group on how to use the cash flow statement and understand income minus expenses. So positive cash flow minus negative cash flow that helps in building your wealth. And so how does a physician improve their wealth equation? Well, there's several ways that physicians can increase their income and decrease their expenses. Some methods include specializing. So, specializing in a high demand area of medicine can lead to higher income, as specialists typically earn more than general practitioners. But having said that, as a general practitioner myself, I wouldn't necessarily pursue specialized practice just because I earn a higher income, but it is a strategy, I suppose. Starting their own practice or starting your own business or clinic is another way that physicians can earn a higher income, but it requires a different skill set of managing a business, and it has the option to scale up, as in the case of an employee or self-employed. The time you put into your clinical hours or billable hours is the amount of income that you can make, which is generally determined by your specialty. Sometimes you can take on additional work, such as locum, moonlighting, or other ways of increasing your physician income. Investing, obviously, or physician side hustles, investing in rental properties, doing dividend paying stocks, are also other ways of creating a passive income stream that increases the income side, but without much change in your expenses side. There are other opportunities such as teaching, writing, consulting, writing a book. The skill set of a physician is just so broad, so useful, and we need to leverage that, or we would like to leverage that or choose that as an option. To decrease expenses, physicians can negotiate with the insurance companies on their life insurance, disability insurance to get the best terms for the best price available to them. Reduce your overhead costs, so automate, your billing or aspects that don't need to be done by a human or a secretary, and automate those tasks, or optimize your negotiations, contracts for rent and staff and salaries. We can talk about this all day. Invest in AI technology, electronic medical records. Be mindful of taxes. Be aware of tax deductions and credits that are available for you to reduce your expenses. Create a budget. Stick to it. So it's important to know that many of these methods may require additional education or courses or investment in time and money. and that's 5 minutes. The one thing I also want to cover here is that a financial advisor or accountant is very, very beneficial during this process. So in conclusion, I would like to emphasize that a lot of people don't understand the wealth equation. It's important to understand it's very simple. It's income minus expenses. Measure it. I do a monthly cash flow statement to see what my income is, see what my expenses are, what can I reduce, what subscriptions can I get rid of, how can I get more of my time that could be compensated, without using creative billing or all the other strategies. Whatever is legally, ethically allowed, you need to be compensated for your time because this is your family wealth. So if hopefully you found this episode of value to you. Few action items if you'd like to follow the exact frameworks used by affluent physicians to take back control of their time and money, then check out the link in the description below. I love making these videos because our mission is to help fight burnout in 10,000 physicians across this world, and I wish that someone was there holding my hand through my wealth building journey. Come and join my free Facebook group of like-minded physicians with resources such as cheat sheets, calculators, and everything in between to live our best medicine lives. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for doing what you're doing. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and help YouTube master the algorithm to help other high-income earners and physicians across this world on financial topics and improving our financial literacy. Thank you very much. Have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next episode.